I wanted to quickly touch on the energy of June 2026. There are a lot of people talking about it astrologically and doing tarot readings on it. I think because we're all feeling into, it feels like something is going faster. The wheel is turning faster, or something about maybe the whatever story. It feels like there's been a story developing since around early ish this year. Very, very slowly, though. And I think it has to do either with parts of ourselves that we are most ashamed of, or parts of ourselves that are just generally super sensitive. So it could be in the relationship area, the career area, or even the self area where you are considering yourself with regards to those things, love and career, and it's happening on a scale that is very new and possibly is adding a lot of pressure because there's this like, oh my God, I really have to, who do I want to be for real? You know, I have to be serious about it. I have to do my shit. I wanted to say grind culture, but grind culture about the self, you know, not so much that you want to accumulate materials or whatever. More you want to be a specific type of person. And that's why you want to accumulate the materials. Like, it's not about the materials or the money or anything. It's about you and how you experience your life. And if by chance you aren't there, then hopefully you find your way there into finding a deeper meaning to life. Because with how crazy everything is, there is no other choice but to do that and to find a deeper connection to it so that you can feel more grounded and like you're doing shit that matters. And like your days aren't being wasted or drained, or you're not being too distracted. You know what I mean? I just reached a blank. So I think I'm going to start shuffling now. Is there anything that I want to say about June 2026? There were so many things. I was so excited. And now that I'm sitting here and I finished what I just said, it feels like there's nothing more I have to say. But of course, with all of these gaps, I love to fill them with the reminder that you are able to do this yourself, not so much the shuffling thing, but the channeling thing and trying to understand what is to come of your life. You can ask your own life, your own body, to let you know when things are on their way. And if you sit still enough, you can hear it. And you can hear it so clearly. And I really do believe that the clarity of that is growing more and more with time. And it's so exciting. It's so exciting to think that everything we need in terms of being able to foresee our own futures and predict and ensure and have keep safe and etc. It's all accessible within your own like wisdom, intelligence. If you sit still enough, you can find out exactly what the right move is for you to do at any moment. It's so beautiful. And very important that we respect that part of ourselves because it doesn't have to be so difficult anymore, you know? I'm doing this reading for June 2026 for the collective of people who have tuned into my work, especially as of late. Thank you to everyone who's commenting on that video that's blowing up. That be a bitch video. Very random, and I do think it has something to do with the way YouTube's algorithm works, but whatever. I'm grateful, and as long as people are getting what they need, then that's all that matters. Oh my goodness, let me pull out a third card. This is so beautiful. Yeah, light, fireworks, an explosion, and this is actually something my sister described as well. Just this wah, you know, of light though, so beautiful. You worked very hard for something, very, very hard, and you waited very, very patiently, and you went through so many waves of, oh, maybe I should give up. No, let's keep going. Oh, this is never going to work. Let's keep going. Oh my God. Cry, 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 tears, uncertainty, shaking. Oh my God, what am I doing? Was this even a good idea? And then, wah! These, this, I the energy of receiving these two cards as an opening energy for a reading is, I don't remember when last I received such positive energy in an opening, like just, just bam. Just here you go. It's so beautiful. If I think of whatever you're holding on to now that you're really at the edge of, I had a little bit of a personal sob with myself today about my spiritual journey and how much blood I've poured into it and how much uncertainty and doubt I've dealt with and how much self work I've done and how many demons I've had to face inside of myself and outside the world. And I was very overwhelmed by it. But the perseverance of that, I pushed again. And there's no telling how many times. You know what I mean? There's no telling how many times you've pushed. But just, if you could just keep going a little bit more, just a little bit more. It really is that guy digging diamonds, mining diamonds. Don't stop just before the good part. Keep going. I don't even know what it is. Just keep going. I'm also receiving the direct advice of like being of positivity. Borderline toxic, but mind programming. Applying your will to control your reality and manifest more joyful experiences through simple acts like waking up in the morning, putting your hand over your heart and feeling grateful for being alive, grateful for being you, grateful for the day that you're about to have. Doing that quantum leap thing of being grateful for something as if it's already happened. I'm grateful for having an amazing day. You know? Ooh. As I did that, I literally felt something. That's interesting. Try it. I do think that something about how thin the veil is. I know at this point we're saying it's gone, but I do think there's always, because of how much thinner it can become, it's like we'll always be able to describe it as it's thinner, it's thinner, it's thinner. I don't know if it'll ever be completely gone. Because I do think that both sides have to exist at once. The light and the dark have to exist in harmony at once. So I don't know if the veil will ever fully disappear. Maybe it'll exist somewhere over there. For those of us who choose to create our reality, be more in control of our perceptions, you know what I mean? Exercise the power of consciousness applied into your external world, as within, so without. That has been my personal journey. Like I said, with spirituality, it's been needing to understand how I use my awareness and where I place it and how it is that I've placed it such that I've manifested the life that I'm living right now. Because I understand that everything about my experience is as a result of me. So I've been working on me and trying to have the inside and the outside coincide with me, so that I can live more on a what? A higher consciousness level. You know what I mean? Where I'm like peaceful through everything, bliss through everything, even through the upset and the frustration. At least I'm like, the bliss and the contentment comes from being true to yourself. Yeah. So anyway, being true to yourself, and more specifically being true and respectful to your child, the inner child within you, who is your child now. We're all parents. I read this amazing tweet just now, like a few minutes before starting this video, that I have to read because it is so relevant to the varbs. I really hope my phone doesn't die, but if it does, then that's a sign, I suppose. It is glitching, so it very well might die, but the reference was about I've completely forgotten and I would have to find it. Going through a lot of whatever. It's somewhere on Twitter. And I've totally forgotten what it references. So I'm just going to move on from that and sit more on what I'm trying to say here. But I think that idea in itself is finished. I feel like shuffling from the intuitive tarot now for a card of encouragement or anything to extend on the energy that we've been given. That's awesome. All three of these cards fell out, so I'm taking all three. We have the Six of Rods, the King of Swords, and the Knight of Rods. Really wonderful, like, crossover energy of, like, success, you know, and achievement, and yay, yay, yay. This really is going to be a really beautiful month for the culmination of things that a lot of us have been working very hard towards, and each of us have been working very hard towards something. We've been pouring all of our hope into something that has either been slow to bear its fruits, hasn't bared at all, or has given some really uncomfortable uncertainty about what's next, where it leads, you know. Like I said, it could be anything: relationship, love, career, even your own self. Success is imminent, but with the presence of these two, it again extends on what I felt this was trying to say, with regards to how it ultimately has to be about your perception and remaining hopeful. So keep going. Keep going. Whatever antidote you've had so far in maintaining yourself and staying afloat, we all have something. Even if it's a vice, honestly, not that I'm encouraging addiction or any shit like that, but we all have something that we're trying to keep up, you know. And as long as it's healthy for you and it's not harming anyone, yourself included, then just keep going. Just keep going. Success is promised. You have two bodies, like shining bodies of light across the deck for you. How lovely. This is such a positive, hopeful reading. I really, really hope that you're connected to the hope that's available in your life, whether or not this reading even resonates and you've watched this far. What is so objective, and I think this is clear regardless of these cards, is that we are alive at a very beautiful point in history that if we take enough advantage of regarding our consciousness, our awareness, the power of our ability to choose, if we can take that all super, super seriously, really take our will in our own hands, then we are going to experience, honestly, I believe, a kind of like connection to life that all of history has never seen before. So naturally, reality will start to feel different because we will collectively be operating at a totally different frequency. We'll all be thinking thoughts and having lived experiences that are at a level at which has never been felt before. I really think we're about to be so happy and experience really happy unions and things and like fruitions and manifestations and, you know, just everything. Yeah. It's awesome. Anyway, God bless us all. We are very blessed. Thank you all again for watching, for lending me your energy, for commenting. Any interaction means the world. Your awareness is gold right now. Please look after it and do not waste time taking anything in that doesn't uplift you, feed your curiosity, expand you, you know, feed yourself, look after yourself. I will see you in the next video.